Hello and welcome back to Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. So, joining me back in the canteen today, I kind of don't want to say that because someone else says that, but joining me back in essentially the cantina. So, we're going to go through where I am and what basically new things have happened over the last couple of days. So, we've managed to basically max out once again, other than Darkside, because we need to go through Darkside now because we have now reached level 59. So we unlocked this today. So we did max it out by getting obviously number 5 and the hard battles we also maxed out, also 3-starred. But we now have access to level 6, which is very good. So we need to go now start working our way through level 6. The only problem is our hard side our hard side team is pretty awful, but we are working on them as quick as we can. So we need to now get through this, and they do get slightly longer and longer each time as well, which doesn't help the situation. So we just got that one to work on. Light side, we have pretty much got everything we can so far. So with level 6, we can't go any further until we get to 63 now. We can't unlock stage 7 until 63. But light and dark are both light, normal and hard are both unlocked, and we're working towards getting certain characters, which we will now go through. So the characters that we're going to work, well, as everyone should know, the characters we're working towards at the moment are the First Order team. As you can see, Captain Phasma, we have an absolute abundance of her. 65 to get her to 5-star. We have 137, 31, so we could nearly get her probably to 6-star. Not far off getting it to 7-star, to be fair. And then once she's done, we're going to be working on someone else, which I'll show you in a second. We finally unlocked our Kylo Ren because we finally 7-starred everyone other than Kanan. But Kanan will be coming today. He will be 7-starred today. As you can see, we only need 10. And our squad arena, we should get 400 from our squad arena, therefore allowing us to 7-star him today, which is great. In terms of the dark side team I've been using Vader. It's basically the Empire team. So Vader, Tarkin, Palpatine, Thrawn, and I've been using the TIE Fighter pilot for the time being. I am going to try and change him now to get the Stormtrooper. However, I need to unlock the Stormtrooper first. Not this Stormtrooper, because this is the First Order Stormtrooper, so he is slightly different. But we could possibly use him for the time being. It makes no difference really, because he does the same sort of thing. He just doesn't get the effect because he doesn't work, obviously. He doesn't work for the Empire, he works for, obviously, First Order. So it's slightly different, but very, very similar. But going through, so that's our dark side team for the time being, but that will change eventually, because we obviously are unlocking the First Order. So Captain Phasma, as I spoke about, and First Order Stormtrooper, which we are working on at the moment. And then other than that, we're working towards Kylo Ren Unmasked. Kylo Ren Unmasked is a very good node to have. The reason he's very good is because you obviously get him, and he is double sharded there as well, which is very good. But you also get the TIE Silencer, which, as you can see, we are working towards. We have actually unlocked the TIE Silencer. As you can see, we have 9 out of 15, and he is 1-starred at the moment. So we're working towards that and getting that obviously upgraded to 7 stars as well, which will be very, very good. And then we're going to head, well, whenever we can, we're going to try and get the First Order TIE Fighter as well. Because our ships are okay, but, well, they're not okay. They're all pretty shite at the moment, to be honest. They're all pretty rubbish. So once we get them, we start working on them and getting them up in abilities, they should be a lot better and help us a lot more. And then once that's done, our First Order officer should again be done by probably the end of the day, if not by the end of the day, or at least unlocked by the end of the day. Then it most likely will be by tomorrow. I would imagine, because again, we only need 6 shards, and the store that we get them from, which is, I don't know if it's going to show it here, probably not. No, the store you get him from is the Cantina store, and you get 10 shards for every time you obviously acquire him, should I say. So he won't be far behind. But Kylo Ren is our main one, because we need to get obviously him to 7-star now. So he's our main character we're focusing on when it comes to the Cantina credits. And then once he's done, we're then going to be working on Kylo Ren, which is the masked version of him. He is a little bit different because you unlock him straight away 4-star, and then you just got to get him the last 3 stars, so that is kind of useful. And then, yeah, we'll have a basis of a pretty decent first order team. Once we unlock the first order officer, we'll have a basis of a pretty decent team. Because we'll have obviously Captain Phasma, who's not amazing, but she is useful-ish. And then we'll have First Order Stormtrooper, we'll have Kylo Ren Unmasked, we'll have First Order Officer, and then we'll probably end up throwing in First Order TIE Pilot or special, First Order Special Forces TIE Pilot in there as well, just to finish the team until we get obviously one of the others unlocked. Someone like obviously Kylo Ren, who is very, very useful. And that's where we're at with the characters. Obviously, we need to get to level 60. That's our main goal next. We want to get to level 60. I did do the first level of this event. I did do this event level. It wasn't that hard. Everyone most likely around my level can do this. Number 2, however, it says this is recommended for me. However, it is very difficult, even with my level of characters. They just don't have the durability that they need to be able to withstand this. So we will be getting this reward, which in the grand scheme of things is not horrendously bad. We do get 10 of the General Vias, 10 shards of him, and we get a speed level 5 mod as well, which again is pretty decent as well. I would like to try and get tier 2 done before the end of today, since this is the last. I'm pretty sure this is the last day. So yeah, this is the last day of the event. I'd like to try and get tier 2 done, just because if we get to tier 2, then we get Stark and Vias, which is really good, and then we get two different speed mods instead, which is also good, as well as getting obviously credits, which is always useful, and we get the ship building materials again, which is useful, well, as well as a bunch of other stuff, which is mainly for late game, but it's all useful stuff that we can use. It's all useful stuff that we can get a hold of, should I say. And then other than that, Galactic War's been pretty hard, and if you haven't noticed already, there is 2 different forms of Galactic War. I don't know if I'll be able to show you because it hasn't. I need to update it. I haven't updated it quite yet on the computer, so I'll have to update the game. But there is now a Galactic War and a Galactic Conquest. Galactic Conquest is obviously only for level 85s and above. At the moment, I'm currently stuck on this team because they get an absolutely insane amount of protection due to Bastila Shan, and I physically cannot get through this. So I've only got to level 6, and we're struggling a little bit because we've only done about 10 out of 50 so far, which is pretty crud. But it is what it is. You can only go as far as you can go, and that's about it. Mods, we're not doing too bad. We've now unlocked crit chance mods as well, and 3-starred them. We are working towards getting tenacity, which is next. This one is a little bit more difficult, but I think once we get Kanan to 7 stars a day, I think that will be possible, potentially. So we'll have to wait and see. Squad Arena, we're currently sat at 588, which is pretty damn good, to be fair. And we're just working towards that. And then other than that, that's pretty much the state of where we're at the moment. The guild that I'm in, if you wish to join this guild, the guild that I'm currently in is the Grey Jedi Ahsoka, so just put that name in and it'll come up. It's a very, very beginner-friendly guild, and loads of people talk in it as well, which is ideal. So I do recommend trying to join a guild like this if you haven't already done so. Other than that, hope you enjoyed the quick update. Don't forget to do your store, and don't forget to collect your shipments all the time. And I will see everyone next time. Bye bye for now.